Once upon a time, in a garden filled with beautiful flowers, there lived a little butterfly named Remi. Now, Remi was no ordinary butterfly. She had scales of shimmering emerald green, and her wings were edged with silver. But despite her beauty, Remi was rather lazy and preferred staying in the garden all day, sipping sweet nectar from the blossoms. One day, an elderly butterfly named Luna approached Remi as she sipped from a purple flower. "Why don't you join us for our migration journey?" she asked. "We're going to fly to a meadow full of delicious berries and warm sunshine." Remi shrugged. "I'm happy here. There are plenty of flowers in this garden, and besides, I've never flown that far before. It seems scary." Luna smiled knowingly. "Ah, young Remi, you haven't learned the most important trick of our trade, how to use the wind to carry us on our journey." Remi's eyes widened. "You mean we don't have to flap our wings the whole time? That sounds wonderful." Just then, a gentle breeze began to stir. "Feel the wind beneath your wings, Remi," said Luna. "Let it lift you higher and higher." Taking a deep breath, Remi spread her wings and let the wind carry her off the ground. She soared alongside Luna and the other butterflies, feeling the wind push against her wings, propelling her forward. As they flew, Remi marveled at the world below. Fields of sunflowers, sparkling rivers, and fluffy white clouds. It was so much fun to be up here, higher than she'd ever flown before. When they reached the meadow, Remi had to admit it was even more beautiful than the garden. "I can't believe I didn't know about this place sooner," she said, sipping nectar from a wild strawberry. From that day on, Remi joined the other butterflies on their journeys. She learned that by working together and using the wind, they could travel long distances without tiring. They flew to different meadows, forests, and even mountains, always following the wind and searching for new adventures. One day, a storm brewed in the distance, dark clouds and strong winds. The butterflies knew they had to find shelter, but the wind was too strong to fly back the way they came. Just when they began to worry, the storm passed above them, and the wind shifted, carrying them to a field of bright yellow dandelions. "It looks like our home for the night," said Luna, and the butterflies landed on the dandelions to rest. As Remi looked up at the sky, she realized how lucky she was to be a butterfly, free to roam the world and explore its wonders. She had Luna and the other butterflies to thank for showing her the way, and most importantly, she'd learned that, with a little courage and a lot of wind, even a lazy butterfly could have grand adventures.